Welcome to My Lines, brought to you by Colin Boynton. To start this latest episode of my poetry podcasts, the place where I share my world of words, I will begin with a piece taken from my very first book, My Lines. This piece is called Memory Lane. I walked back down the street last night to be with you again, the street that has no city, the street that has no name. And still it's very busy when I'm down memory lane. I step outside my doorway just to be with you, go for walks down country lanes the way we used to do. I still can hear your laughter, your voice is everywhere, just to see your face again, just to touch your hair. I walked back down the street last night to be with you again. The street was very busy, and still I call your name. Do you ever hear me when I'm down memory lane? I slowly start to wonder where my mind will let me go, reliving many memories of all I used to know. Some of them will bring a smile, others bring a tear, and still I hold on to the dream to have you once more near. I'm walking down the street again, I cannot keep away. It holds for me sweet memories, I live them every day. And though it some days brings me joy, some days it brings me pain, I know I'll always want to walk my way down memory lane. My next poem this week is also on the theme of memories, and is called Memory Box. Do you remember years ago when we were very young? The books we read, the games we played, the songs that we all sung. Not all had a TV set, we all had radio. Computers were not heard of all those years ago. Do you remember years ago before the world went mad? We seemed to be more friendly and seemed to be less sad. The news was less sensational, life seemed much more slow. People had more patience all those years ago. Do you remember years ago not many had a car? We travelled everywhere by bus, be it near or far. And if we had a holiday, the coast is where we'd go. We didn't travel overseas all those years ago. Do you remember years ago, or have you too forgot? The winters seem much colder, the summers much more hot. And as the world gets older, my age begins to show. I can't remember everything from all those years ago. The next piece is for all you dreamers out there, young or old, and is called Night Rider. I guess we all might dream about a knight upon a steed, one to weave some magic into the lives we lead, someone to sweep us off our feet and take us far away, take us from the routine chores we're doing every day. Someone big and someone strong, and someone we don't know. A hero of the olden style who always seemed to show. Arriving at the moment, the time you need him most, riding upon horseback, no shadow of a ghost. And as he takes you in his arms, you wake up with a start. Disappointment in your eyes, a sigh deep in your heart. The next short piece is one of my earlier poems and is also on the theme of night. It is called Nighttime. Silence falls so softly as nighttime spreads its wings. Light turns into darkness and hides 1,000 things. Some things best forgotten, some best left alone, others just a memory until the night is gone. For my final piece this week, I will leave you with one called Goodbye. Goodbye is such a lonely word, so very hard to say, whether it's forever or only for a day. We think we know its meaning and say it feeling sad, whether it's forever or for the things we had. Sometimes it means an ending and having to let go. Whether it's forever, you do not always know. Sometimes it's till tomorrow or just another day. Goodbye is such a lonely word that's very hard to say. Don't forget, you can now listen to my podcasts, old and new, on YouTube, as well as all other popular podcast directories like Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, Deezer, and others. I hope you've enjoyed my choice for this week's episode. The books I've written are available either from myself or direct from my publishers. Thank you for joining me today, and I hope you'll join me once again next time for another episode of My Lines.